is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, January the 13th, 2016. Brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Jim Hale, 90, of Muleshoe, died about 9 o'clock Wednesday morning in Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. He and his wife, Carrie, and their two grandchildren, Katie and Michael, moved to Muleshoe a number of years ago from California. He is survived by his wife, Carrie, also his granddaughter, Katie, who now lives in Kansas, and his grandson, Michael, whom they reared. And also they have great-grandchildren now. Please remember all of the family of Jim Hale in your prayers, especially his wife, Carrie. Funeral arrangements are pending at this time. Jim Hale, 90, of Muleshoe, died on Wednesday morning at Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. Funeral services for Billy Joe Weir, 85, of Muleshoe and Lasbuddy, were held at 11 Wednesday morning at Ellie's Funeral Home Chapel with Dr. Stacy Connor, pastor of First Baptist Church of Muleshoe, his pastor officiating. Burial was in the Lasbuddy Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. You can send sympathy messages to the Weir family at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Billy Weir died on Friday in Lubbock. He was born February 27, 1930, at Slayton to Anderson W. and Laura McNutt Weir. He married Laureen Kennedy in Lubbock on March the 6th, 1954, and they moved from Acuff to the Lasbuddy community in 1969, where he farmed. He served in the United States Air Force and was a member of the Masonic Lodge. He belonged to the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. Billy Weir is preceded in death by his wife, Laureen, who died in 2010. His parents, Mr. and Ms. Anderson W. Weir, three brothers, A.W., Adrian, and Howard Weir. Survivors are two sons, Doyle and Byron. Doyle and his wife, Debbie, live at Lasbuddy, and Byron and his wife, Lynn, live in Lubbock. There are also two sisters, Betty Green and Edna Hoover, both of Slayton. 6 grandchildren, Dawn, Dustin, Wesley, Brennan, Eric, and Lauren, and 6 great-grandchildren who survive Billy Joe Weir. Please remember all of the Weir family in your prayers. And repeating, his funeral services were held at the Ellie's Funeral Home Chapel in Muleshoe on Wednesday morning at 11 with his pastor, Dr. Stacy Connor of the First Baptist Church, officiating. Burial was in the Lasbuddy Cemetery under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Sandy Chitwood is retiring at the end of this school semester in May as a Muleshoe High School teacher. She also formerly taught at Watson Junior High. Sandy Chitwood has put in her resignation, retiring in May as a Muleshoe ISD longtime educator. Chris Flores, a junior at Muleshoe High School, will perform with the Texas All-State Choir in San Antonio on Saturday, February the 13th at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center as part of the 2016 Texas Music Educators Association's Clinic and Convention. Chris, a member of the Muleshoe High School Varsity Choir, is the son of John and Rosa Rodriguez. He was chosen for this prestigious honor through a competitive process held across the state of Texas at district, region, and area levels. Chris sings at Muleshoe High School under the direction of Justine Halmachek and Kelly Morrison, who are members of the Texas Music Education Association, which is a 12,000 plus member organization headquartered in Austin. High school students selected to perform in the all-state concerts have competed through several levels of auditions beginning in the fall of 2015 to qualify for state. All-state is the highest honor a Texas music student can receive. Over 1,600 students are selected through a process that begins with over 64,000 Texas high school students from around the state vying for this honor to perform in one of the 15 ensembles, including band, orchestra, and choir. Texas Music Educators Association sponsors the Texas All-State Competition. This competitive process begins throughout the state in auditions hosted by 28 TMEA regions. Individual musicians perform selected music for a panel of judges who rank each instrument or voice part. From this ranking, a selected group of musicians advance from their region to compete against musicians from other areas in 7 TMEA area competitions. The highest ranking musicians judged at the area level qualify to perform in the TMEA All-State Music Group. Only the 3 top % of musicians who initially auditioned become all-state musicians, like Chris Flores, a junior at Muleshoe High School. These all-state students participate in the 3 days of rehearsals, which is directed by a nationally recognized conductor during the clinic convention. Their performances for thousands of attendees bring this extraordinary event to a close next month in San Antonio. Also from Muleshoe High School, Chris Barber, Autumn Gutierrez, and Will Wasson were named alternates to the final round of auditions in Abilene last Saturday. And Chris Flores has been accepted also into the SMAP art classes at Texas Tech. He will meet at 6 different Saturdays from January through April at Tech. SMAP provides recognition and support for aspiring young artists during their formative years. It is an enrichment program that furnishes art experiences and educational opportunities, the visual arts for talented high school students from Lubbock and the South Plains. Only 21 students are selected to participate in SMAP at Tech. Sponsored by Helen Jones Foundation, Texas Tech University's College of Visual and Performing Arts, and the School of Art at Tech. Sandy Chitwood at Muleshoe High School is Chris Flores' art teacher. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications now brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Amherst, Sudan, Earth, and our entire vicinity. Officially in Muleshoe on Tuesday, the high was 57 and the low was 17. And this morning on Wednesday at 7 o'clock, it was 18 degrees. It is now 46 degrees at noon.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information.
Sunny today on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area with a high around 56 degrees, north-northwest winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then Wednesday night, clear, low around 26. West-southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Thursday, even warmer with a high near 59 degrees. Windy with the west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 25 to 30 miles per hour. Thursday afternoon, winds can gust as high as 40 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 26. Blustery northwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Partly sunny on Friday, high near 53 degrees, west-northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then Friday night, a slight chance of rain before midnight, then a slight chance of rain and snow after midnight. Mostly cloudy with a low around 28. Windy conditions with the chance of precipitation at 20%. Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 48 degrees, breezy with a north wind 20 to 25 miles per hour, decreasing later in the afternoon. Winds can gust as high as 35 miles per hour during the day on Saturday. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 28. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 53 degrees, partly cloudy. Sunday evening with a low around 26. On Monday, Martin Luther King Day, mostly sunny, high near 50 degrees. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 29. And repeating our forecast for today on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, sunny, high near 56, north-northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear tonight, low around 26. Then warmer on Thursday, sunny, high near 59 degrees. Windy conditions with gusts as high as 40 miles per hour during the day on Thursday. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 26, and blustery during the evening. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments. This edition brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Leal's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Leal's in Muleshoe is the original Leal's Mexican Restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Leal's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
Show your school spirit with the First Bank School Spirit MasterCard debit cards available now at the First Bank here in Muleshoe. 202 South 1st Street. Call 806-272-4515. They're available for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs. Show your team spirit and earn cash for your school. Every time you swap your card, go by 202 South 1st Street right here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515. The First Bank to get the School Spirit MasterCard debit cards available for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Fry and Cox here in Muleshoe, 401 South First Street, where they have some great Facebook deals. Make sure you mention that you heard about these deals on Facebook, and you can get now buy one, get your second pair half off of Thinsulate gloves. They're perfect line gloves for work or driving. They're leather, suede, deerskin, and cowhide. Thinsulate gloves, buy one, get the second pair half off. Ice Blaster de-icer for windows and wipers, buy one, get one can free, limit 3 cans. Buy one, get second, 30% off on all their utility heaters now at Fry and Cox, 401 South First Street. Mention you heard about these deals on Facebook.
On Tuesday night, the Lady Mules lost their district game to Dimmitt by 1 point. The score, the Bobbies of Dimmitt 35, the Lady Mules of Muleshoe 34. What a heartbreaking loss. This means that the Lady Mules are now 0-2 in district. Now, Friday night, they lost their first district game to Shallowater, and the score was Shallowater Lady Mustangs or Phillies 63 and the Lady Mules 24. Also, over in Shallowater on Friday, the JV girls lost their game, but it was a close game. Shallowater JV 31, the Lady Mules of Muleshoe JV 28. Coach Edie Niblett said, "It might be a loss on the record book, but a definite win in her book. These girls played with such heart and gave everything they had. Our defense was awesome, and we were everywhere the ball went with white jerseys anticipating. We were heartbroken because we did lose the game, but very pleased with the way our entire game is coming together. I'm so very, very proud of all of these girls. It's a great day to be a Lady Mule." The top scorers for the JV Lady Mules in Shallowater Friday night were B. Barone 5, K. Bastillos 5, L. Barrera 4, B. Velasquez 4, M. Melendez also scored 4, C. Cage 2, M. Moran 2, and N. Rojas 2. So congratulations to that big effort, and especially to the Lady Mules varsity team by losing only by 1 point to Dimmitt on Tuesday night here in Muleshoe. Now, the boys played a non-district game on Monday night with Bovina and won Mules 78, Bovina 28. Some of the other girls' scores from around our district: Shallowater 70, Friona 20, Littlefield 54, Tulia 33. And from our area, Olton 42, Hale Center 30, Smyre 80, Martin 51. Spring Lake Earth beat Lasbuddy 39-31. Those are all girls' scores. In the boys' column, Nazareth beat Amherst 71-20. Spring Lake Earth beat Lasbuddy 51-17. Floydada 37. Abernathy 31, Farwell 71, Lubbock Roosevelt 41, Hale Center 49, Olton 25, Smyre 77, Martin 47, Snyder 52, Tulia 32. Now, the first time the Mules will be in action in the district will be this Friday night, and all teams will be at home. The first games are JV boys and girls playing Littlefield at 5 o'clock here in Muleshoe. Then at 6:30, the varsity Lady Mules play Littlefield. And at 8 o'clock, it will be the Mules and the Wildcats. And these are all 4 district games. The annual Bailey County Junior Livestock Show will be held on Friday, January the 22nd, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning with the beef show, followed by the swine, and then lunch. Then the sheep and goat, dairy, and rabbits will be judged, and that's all at the Civic Center here in Muleshoe. On Saturday, January the 23rd, there will be a buyer's luncheon at 11 o'clock, and then the sale will start at noon. The Muleshoe Powerlifting competed at Bovina Powerlifting Invitational Meet Saturday, and winning first place was Eric Vila, and he was in first. Congratulations, Eric. And then second place went to Cesar Oliveira, and also Brianna Barone was second place in the girls. Fourth place, Evan Paez, and fifth, Noah Rojas. Their coach in powerlifting is Albert Lopez. The Muleshoe High School will take the Mighty M band members to all region auditions on Thursday, and the junior class parents will have a very important meeting at 5:15 Wednesday afternoon at Muleshoe High School in room 310. Congratulations to Corey Hunt, who has been named the Pilot of the Year for the Texas Agricultural Aviation Association. Corey Hunt lives in Muleshoe. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a moment.
The winter clearance sale continues today at BK Boutique in Clovis, 200 East 21st Street. All their clothes are 30 to 60% off now. Going on at BK Boutique, their winter clearance sale, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. That's Mountain Standard Time. Call Beth or Betty, 575-762-1848. That's winter clearance sale. All their clothing 30 to 60% off at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico.
Carmel, Indiana-based Blue & Company, LLC, has announced its merger of the accounting firm of J.W. Anderson & Associates, P.C., headquartered in Lubbock, effective January the 1st this year. The combined firm will operate as Blue & Company, LLC, Blue & Company, and the newly merged offices will continue to operate out of J.W. Anderson & Associates, PC's J.W. Anderson existing locations in Lubbock as well as here in Muleshoe. J.W. Anderson's 7 professionals will join Blue & Company's existing Texas team, which has a specialized focus on the healthcare industry. The addition of J.W. Anderson's professionals will bring Blue & Company's total headcount to over 370 professionals and 12 offices across Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Texas. This merger will mark the firm's 3rd union in the last 9 months and emphasizes its aggressive growth strategy that includes the merger of 2 Cincinnati, Ohio firms in 2015. Blue & Company just wrapped up a strong year of growth and continues to look to both merger and organic growth opportunities to continue to bolster the firm's services and capabilities as well. We are coming off the heels of an incredibly strong year and are well poised to continue our growth strategy, said Brad Shaw, CPA, Managing Director of Blue & Company. As a large regional firm, Blue and Company is constantly looking to the market to determine its best strategy to continue to provide a holistic approach to client service while maintaining a culture that encourages employees' engagement and collaboration. J.W. Anderson, CPA, managing partner at J.W. Anderson and Associates, said, as we look to ways in which we could further develop our bench strength, we looked at partnerships that we felt would have the expertise to best serve our clients. Blue and Company expensive specialty healthcare services in areas such as reimbursement, revenue cycle, cost reporting, and 340B, in addition to its core services of audit and tax, will be a nice complement to our existing service lines. This merger was a strategic fit for J.W. Anderson as we continue to grow in both the Muleshoe and Lubbock markets. Margaret Quintana was the winner of a drawing held on Friday morning at the Bailey County Courthouse for Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. Margaret Quintana, who works at 5 Area Telephone West Plains Telecommunications here in Muleshoe, won a 65-quart Yeti cooler, a Yeti coaster, and a Yeti 30-ounce Rambler. Don't forget that it's a big month here in the Bailey County Relay for Life, Mules for a Cure, and Muleshoe High School's Relay for Life team will, in conjunction with the Bailey County Relay for Life, sponsor a Blackout Cancer Week, January the 25th through the 29th, according to Madison Bammert. On your prayer list, please remember Joel Coward, who came home over the weekend and is now in California seeing a doctor. Joel is a Muleshoe High School graduate, and he is in the service of our country. And Joel Coward is the son of Dr. and Mrs. Barry Coward of Muleshoe. Always remember his mother also, Joellen Coward, in your prayers. And Reed Markle and little Hannah Simmons, Buck and Carolyn Johnson, the family of Beth Watson, and also the family of Donald Street, 95 of Muleshoe, who was the father of Ruth Locker, and Margaret Ann Street, both of Muleshoe. The Jeremy Partain family, and I talked with Mrs. Jeremy Partain, Patty, and she tells us that gift cards are the most important thing that they can really accept right now. People have been most generous to them, and they are staying there in their business in Earth because of their home being completely destroyed by fire just recently. Remember, Gladys Black and Jane Reeder got an excellent report from her oncologist, and so that's a prayer of thanksgiving for Jane Reeder. Mary Nell Bleeker, and also Pat Prater, Alice Sims, who is the mother of Betty Ennis, and Judy Griswold are all on our prayer list as well.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program in our rotation on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find our latest several months worth of Muletrain News programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. The Ocarina is getting popular. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com, and the board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle. I hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Many people still think it is a toy, but actually it is very sensitive and powerful musical instruments.
That's Shion from Yokohama, Japan, one of the international guests at the Ocarina Festival in Allen last year.
There are people from all over the country who have traveled in to see these performers perform. This is our third year holding a gathering like this.
That's John Toney, one of the organizers. Similar events have been held in Japan, Korea, China, and Italy. Chris Gale of Dallas has performed in Carnegie Hall.
It is a very affordable instrument, actually. It's a great choice for music education, I believe, because of the price. And I hope that maybe in the future it can become more popular in the U.S. the way that it already is in many Asian countries, so that lots of kids can benefit from having music in their lives.
Milt Ocarina from Japan is considered to be the best ocarina player in the world. Here's a sample. Sheena from Beijing makes ocarinas and teaches the instrument.
2 years ago, I was an English teacher, but some years ago, I just quit my job and began to use ocarina to make me money.
Cornell Kinderknecht of Dallas plays other instruments as well as the ocarina.
I had heard an ocarina played long ago. What was that instrument? How beautiful.
A man from Norway performed at the ocarina concert during the festival. The library in Allen hosted the festival. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones right here in Muleshoe, 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. He's a member SIPC. Check him out online at edwardjones.com for more information. U.S. stocks are slightly lower in early trading on concerns the China-fueled turmoil that erased more than $5 trillion from global equity values this year has yet to fully subside. In earnings news, CSX reports earnings of 43 cents per share below market expectations. Treasuries are mostly higher to start the day. The best performing sector in the S&P 500 is utilities, while the worst performing sector is consumer discretionary. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 57.45 at 16,458.77. The Standard & Poor's 500 Index is down 2.04 to 1,936.64. The NASDAQ Composite Index is down 27.75 at 4,658.17. And in the New York Stock Exchange this morning, volume is high with about 278.69 million shares traded. Decliners are outnumbering advancers by roughly 3-2 margin. In the commodity markets, the spot price of gold is up $3.11 to $1,089.68. The spot price of silver is up 36 cents to $14.14, and crude oil prices are up 31 cents to $30.75. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 2.89%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.11%. In some stocks of area interest, Pfizer Incorporated is down 0.17 to 38.83. XL Energy Incorporated is up 0.18 to 36.51. Hewlett Packard Incorporated is down 0.30 to 10.52. 3M Company is down 0.82 to 140.02. Sony Corporation is down 0.25 to 22.60. And General Electric is down 0.01 to 28.63. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor right here in Muleshoe with Edward Jones, member SIPC. The market report was recorded this Wednesday, January the 13th, 2016 at 12 noon. For more market information, check him out online at www.edwardjones.com.